I just have a few minutes to film, so it's going to be short and sweet once again. I apologize for being gone. Just a lot's been going on, and I thought I would tell you about it today. Just a little intro. It's not about my book. I wish I was telling you I was getting published, but it's not about that. I don't have an update on that. Other than I finished it. I finished my last edit, and my friend has it now, and he's going to pass it on when he sees fit to some editors to read. So I haven't heard anything. All right. What's been going on? Let's see. Oh, first thing I was going to tell you, sorry about the lighting. It's really weird in here, but I couldn't do it in my bedroom today. It's really bright outside. My daughter just came down and told me that she saw on Facebook that Florida is the only state in the Union, well, in the contiguous United States, that does not have snow right now. Is that crazy? That might have even included Hawaii because they get snow sometimes on their upper mountains. But anyway, yeah, I applaud you, Florida, for holding out. And we have no snow, and we're the only ones. And I'm sorry about that, y'all, because I know some of you are over the snow. I get it. I totally get it. Okay, I am thinking of starting a new series, and please tell me if you're interested in this. Here's the name of the series that I've decided to, call it if you want it. From Flipflops to Boots. Can you figure out what's going on in my life? Yeah, I'm moving. I'm leaving my beautiful state of Florida to go back to Texas, where we came from. We're going to be in the Houston area. And my husband was offered an awesome job opportunity, and we've just been scrambling. I mean, it's crazy. So we're going to be making the big move from Tampa back to Houston. Am I thrilled? I'm absolutely thrilled for my husband. I'm thrilled for our future. We need to do this. We need to do this. We need this job. We need this income. It's going to be great. However, I hate to leave my grandkids, as you can well imagine. I hate to leave the Sunshine State. I have totally adopted it as my own. But I think once I get back to Texas and I'm there for a while, it'll get back in me, because when we moved to Florida, we thought it was the weirdest place, and the people were weird, and everything here was so weird. And now I think it's so normal here. I remember one of the things that I noticed when I moved here. When I was looking for a house, where's the brick? What is this cheap junk on everybody's house? Stucco? You're building a house with stucco? What the heck is that? And now when I see a house with brick, I'm like, ew, that's just so busy. It looks too busy on there. And then there were people's pool rooms on the back of all their houses, and I was like, what are those screen things? What in the heck is that? That's the weirdest. Anyway, I could go on and on about how strange I thought Florida was. So it took about 2 years to really get used to it and to love it so much. And I hope that I can reverse myself back to being a Texan like I've been my whole life. And yeah. So if you want me to do a series, I can do it in segments like packing and moving, putting your house on the market, house hunting. You can go with me house hunting a little bit. Maybe I'll film some houses that I like and we can discuss it, I'm also, okay, here's the deal. Here's why I haven't been filming. My husband and I have gone through this house like you would not believe, okay? Gone through this house in the past week and gotten rid of so much stuff. You can't even imagine. Our Goodwill, if you could go to our Goodwill today, you would find some really good deals because all my stuff is at the Goodwill. Because I didn't have time to sell it. I'm not interested in that. It's too much trouble. And no time. There's no time. Here's the reason there's no time. My husband is going to go ahead and start his job before I get there. However, in the meantime, my parents also bought a home in Texas. They bought a home in Dripping Springs, 15 minutes from my brother. So this week, I'm helping my parents, and I'm driving one of their cars, caravanning with them to Texas with my daughter, and moving them in their new house. So I can even show you that if you'd like. They bought the coolest house. You're going to love it. So, I'm going to be moving them into their new house and then I'm going to go back to Houston and spend some time with Scott looking at neighborhoods and doing all this stuff while he works. I'm going to be doing this on my own, of course. And then I'm going to go back to Florida to stay, put the house on the market and stay till it sells, and then move my stuff. See, my head hurts even thinking about it. Just today, okay? in about 30 minutes, I have to get in the car and go to a going away luncheon for my mom. And then between that, as soon as that's over, I have to meet my son at the movies that I promised we would go to this movie together. I promised it for months, and we're doing it today. And then after that, I have to go to Costco and Home Depot and return some things, and I have to buy groceries, and I have to, between 4 and 6, and I have to buy groceries and have to go to the post office, and I have to return stuff to Target. And then at 6, I have to go out to dinner with some friends, that kind of a going away dinner with some friends of mine, and then we're all going to one of their houses to watch The Bachelor. It's insane. I mean, my whole day is insane, and here I am making a video. But you know, it's now or never. So if you would like for me to do a series just of the journey that I'm going to have, and probably some laughs and some tears, I can't even imagine saying goodbye to my daughter, my son-in-law, and my grandkids. But you know what? It's going to be okay. It's in God's control. God has a plan for all of us. There's some other things in the works, big things that I will share as they come up. But trust me that there's another series that might come up this summer that you're just going to be going, she's lost her mind. Yeah, I know that. I get it. Okay, so do you want the series from flip-flops to boots? I can't believe it. Actually, I probably won't wear cowboy boots. I didn't wear them when I lived. Well, I did sort of wear them when I lived there before. You know, how to go to the Countryland Jamboree in high school. Not the Countryland Jamboree, that's at Disney. The Countryland Ballroom is where we used to go kicker dancing. Some of you know what I'm talking about. Some of you think I'm crazy. I do have friends in Houston, okay? I have 2 very close friends in Houston. And then a lot of friends I had from my old church. We were extremely involved. You know the group of friends I have here, my little 6 friends, that we go to the beach and stuff. I've done videos with them. Daddy Ann, the one with the house. I had friends like that also in Houston. But it wasn't the same because back then, we all had little kids when I lived there. We had little kids, so everything centered around the kids. I have to say, it's a way more fun to hang out with older friends where there's no kids involved. But anyway, so my friends there, all their kids are grown too. So I'm hoping to reacquaint with some of the other friends that I haven't seen in forever. We have a lot of college friends in Texas, all over the state, that we hope to reacquaint with. In fact, one of my good friends just bought land right down from my brother, and her husband are building a huge, beautiful home, I'm sure, on that property. And I hope to meet her for lunch and stuff. I mean, there's just so many good things. There's high school friends. I have a ton of high school friends. I went to my high school reunion a year ago when I went gluten-free. Remember, in October, it's been a year and a half now. I reacquainted with some high school friends. In fact, one of the things I'm doing when I'm in Texas this time is we're having a reunion of my college dorm hall, okay? We had this one hall in my college dorm. I went to Southwest Texas State University, which is now, I think, Texas State University in San Marcos near Austin, San Antonio. And yeah, we'll be by my husband's parents too. They live in San Antonio. We live in Houston. My parents will be in Austin. It'll be the Bermuda Triangle. And of course, Deanne's in Austin. You've heard about my friend Deanne Breedlove. Okay. What else was I saying? Oh, our hall, my freshman year in the dorm, we kind of lived in the basement. It should have been extremely spooky. Actually, sometimes it was, because our window in our dorm looked at the ground. Like we were ground level, like the ground. It was weird. Okay. Like we were on a hill. Everything was on a hill there. Our hall we nicknamed as college women. I don't know. I use the word women loosely. We were girls. We were young. We named our hall Fox Hall. And we all had fox names because we were so foxy. Yeah. It was the disco era. What can I tell you? I went from the 70s rock and roll into disco. Now, I was not involved in disco. I hated it. I thought it was the sleaziest era that has ever been. I mean, the high heels, the slinky dresses, the dancing, the nightclubs, please. But anyway, we named our hall Fox Hall because we all went to this, gosh, what was it? Halloween party. Halloween, as soon as we started school, you know, we started September, it was October, and we dressed up different ways, and then we named ourselves foxes, and I was baby fox. And I'll tell you why sometime, but yeah, I was just short. I think that was the reason. Okay, so I've got a lot going on in Texas that will be exciting, but leaving Florida is, I don't think I've really even digested that I'm actually leaving. And as soon as I get home from my trip, this little trip to Texas to help my parents and everything, I'm going to come home and I'm going to go to the beach at least once a week between the week I get home and the week I sell my house. Or we move. I'm going to go every week because I got to soak it up. And yes, Houston is on the Gulf Coast. It's just not the same Gulf Coast that Florida's on. Not even close. I'm not dissing it. I may go to Galveston Beach if I get desperate. I doubt it, but I might. All right, that's it for today. It's just a little update. There's so much more to come. Let me know if you want to be involved in all this. Sometimes, I have to admit, I do get tired of product videos and beauty videos. I've told y'all all I know about that stuff. So I thought maybe my channel might take a little bit of a turn, except that I do want to do two beauty videos that I've been working on or thinking about actually coming up. And now I'm just rambling. And this thing's been, I'm only 11 minutes in. It's going to be a roller coaster over the next few months. And okay, that's it. I hope you'll join me for my Flip Flops and Boots series. Let me know if you want that series. And also, I would love it. I'd like to do a couple Q&A videos if you're interested. If you have any questions of any kind. I mean, I'm such an open book that you probably know more than you ever wanted to know. But if you have any questions, today's the day to leave them in the comments. If I get 4 or 5, I will do a Q&A video. If I don't get any, it'll be so embarrassing because that means you don't really want to know anything more. I always dig a hole and then I keep digging and I don't know why. Okay, that's it. After this, I'm going to film another video, the Style in 5 video. You're so lucky it'll only be 5 minutes long. So anyway, I gotta go.